Alright, my friends, we are back and ready to play some better than usual golf. I'm happy with this round. I'm happy because I'm at Avila Beach Golf Resort and I never play here. And when I don't play courses, well, I don't know the greens. And if you don't know the greens, with my putting level, anything can happen. And I'm playing from the tips because it's, well, harder and it's more enjoyable. Better opportunities for me to really screw up. First hole, I aim straight. It's one of those you can't, there's a creek to the right. So I'm thinking draw straight. And for the first swing of the day, it could not have gone any better. Now, from here on out on this hole, I will hate to say, I'm glad you informed me that I butchered it as bad as I can personally butcher it. I had 100 yards. And I think I just chunked it. The wedges weren't within 100 yards. It was not my day. I had this landing like 5 or 6 feet in front of the pin, and I hit the right chip, but the green was it was a racetrack. Total left turn NASCAR. I kind of dressed up for the occasion today. Got my turquoise pants. I had this breaking like 6 feet. Why? I mean, there was a creek. You can see the creek to the left. It broke 0 feet and went 10 feet farther than I needed to. Horrible lag putt. I mean, leaving me with a... Oh. Yeah, 2 over to start the day. Not a good look, my friends. Not a good look. But I try to keep my head down and not think about throwing my clubs into the creek. Now, this hole, I go 5 iron. You can't hit anything more because there's these 2 trees in front. Why they're there, I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Whoever designed it, maybe had a couple too many drinks. This is one of the more difficult approach shots on the course because this green is the size of like my bedroom. It's really skinny and small. And I get lucky and chunk this chip because if I didn't, it was going into the woods. Like you see my expression. I was like, wow. And have an opportunity for birdie. I mean, you can see how thin the green is. And it was elevated. And I was proud of that putt. I had it straight, and it was straight, and it kind of went left at the end. I missed probably like a millimeter. Tap in par. All right, one of the harder holes on the course. You have to hit a pretty big draw going left. I would just aim too far right. You can kind of see I'm aimed right. And I hit it straight. And that's why I throw my club, because I was angry with myself. Well, why else would I throw it? And instead of going back into the fairway, I was like, screw it. I'm going to cut the hole in half. I go 5 iron, and I swing as hard as I can. I have no idea what's up there. I'm like looking, and I'm like, I can't see that far anyways to begin with. I'm on hole 7 right now to begin with. And now I'm in unknown territory with a 50-degree in my hand, closing my eyes, ready to hit a prayer shot. There's so many trees and stuff. I was like, I'm just going to hit it, and hopefully it doesn't hit the tree. And I get so lucky. I'll be the first to admit it could not have gone any better. Like exactly what I was planning or thinking. I don't know. Well, I opt for the 56-degree instead of the putter. And I've been pretty good with these chips the last couple rounds I've played on film. And it showed. And for those of you who've seen my videos before, these are not automatic. Not in the slightest bit. It's probably like 3 or 4 feet. And I really focus and tap it in. Sorry for the dog in the background. It's my roommate's. Now another, probably the hardest tee shot on the golf course. 260 to get a view of the green. It's a dogleg left. I aim straight and really try to hit a draw. I genuinely tried to draw on it, and it drew. I was so fired up. I was like, yes. And you can see the greens tucked away in this corner. Normally, 100 yards, I'm thinking, okay, I have a shot at birdie. Today, I had some chipping yips. I don't know what was going on. Like that swing just looked awkward. It definitely felt awkward. Wasn't even close. Leaving me like probably 10 or 15 yards with a 60-degree and a tight lie. And I haven't really wiped away that previous shot. It's still lingering in my head. And I try to stab this chip, and you can like feel it. Or sorry, obviously you can't feel it. You're not me. You can see it leaving me short. And this is definitely a putt. Like, this is where I should putt, but I'm so angry, and I'm like, I need to figure out my chipping. That I try to get it close. And I do, and it's like a tap-in. That's like tap-in. I film it just to show you guys where it was. And we'll take the bogey. It's not what we want. It's what we needed. We've been in worse shape before. 3 over through 4. And this is the type of drive where you can go huge. And I went too huge, and I thought I pulled my hamstring. And I snap hooked this thing onto the hill on the left, and I hit it provisional. I that's how I've gone. But the ball rolled down the hill, leaving me 140 with a 9-iron. And I'm thinking there's a lot of room up there, so I just try to get it up there. End up hitting one of the top 5 best shots I've ever hit on film. And I've said it before, I really try to keep my videos honest, like, to the point. And I didn't move that ball on the shot, and this is where it ended up. And I'm as surprised as you guys are. And I hit that putt exactly how I wanted to hit it. It just didn't go in. You know, sometimes it happens. 3 over through 5, great shape. This hole tends to eat a lot of golf balls, so I'm just trying to get it near the green. I go 7-iron. I chunk it a little bit, thank God, because if I didn't, that thing was going towards hole 3. And it looks like it goes in the water. It doesn't. It lands right here, leaving me like one of those decisions again, like on hole 3, where it's like, am I chipping? Am I putting? I go for the putter on this one because I'm hitting them straight. Usually I don't hit them straight with my putter. Today, I was taking my time, deep breaths, speed control. That took about 8 hops to get there, tapping for par. Hole 7, either 1, 2, or 3 handicap, dog leg left again. And my miss, when my swing is working, is a draw or a hook. And at this course, if you hit a slice, you will get eaten up. It is a lot of dog leg lefts. And I could not have hit that first one any better. Leaving me like 160 uphill with a 8-iron. I go huge with an 8-iron because I'm hitting them well today. Usually 7-iron, I go 8. Perfect swing. I flushed that ball. And it hit, and it was just too much, leaving me with like an awkward chip, which is so frustrating. I mean, this was golf summarized in one hole, 2 perfect shots, leaving me with a really tough chip. And this kind of ran. The ball's bouncing. That's the thing with these greens, folks. The ball does not roll. It trickles and bounces and goes left and right. This is a tough putt. I didn't get the read, which is so frustrating because it was for par on a difficult hole. This would have been like stealing a shot. I had it going right. It went left somehow. I have no idea how. A little rattled. 4 over through 7. Great start, but I was just angry. And on this backswing, I just didn't take it away far enough. And I snap hooked this, like, instantly gone. There's a stream to the left of me. You can kind of see it. It fell in there. So I'm dropping here. I'm far. I'm like 25 yards on my 3rd shot. And how my wedges are feeling, I'm not too confident with the shot. Sorry I didn't trace it. I should have. It barely missed the hole, but it did not stay on the green. This is what separates. I don't even know what to say, honestly. I was going to say, like, me from a professional, but there's not even enough data to make an analysis like that. I hit another crappy chip, leaving me with a, like, 4 or 5 foot eggy par. I even wipe away, pretending, like, like, yeah, I was like, this is an important putt. This is what separates a double from a triple. Triples for me are like, I've been for everyone. You shouldn't be tripling holes. I sank it. I had it a ball and it went a ball. Crazy. We'll take the double. 6 over 3-8. I think you need like a 250-yard carry to get into this. I would say this is the third hole in a row. I aimed straight and went for a draw, and it drew. Creek to the right, can't go right. And it did exactly what I wanted to do. You can see it's a tight fairway. This is like 1 or 2 handicap hole. Some may say 3-wood. Oh, Adam, you're so soft. You lay up. Look, I have enough battles on the damn golf course to not lay up. Or to lay up. Whatever. I would go 5-iron, leaving me with, should be a good distance for me at 60 yards. That's like birdie territory. And I have my 60 degree, and it just feels foreign. Everything within 100 yards felt foreign. And sometimes on the golf course, that's what happens. My putting felt good. But to get everything in line, that's why I don't do it for a living. Another up and down scenario that just needs to be close. The putting isn't strong enough. This was okay. It just shot right. Another like 4 or 5 footer for par. I take my time. Get a good stance. I sank it. Had it half a ball. All right, my friends. Thank you for watching. Back 9 coming soon.